The United States has negotiated down the prices of 10 top-selling prescription drugs used by Medicare by as much as 79%. The price cuts are part of a plan hailed by President Joe Biden that hopes to ease anger about high prices ahead of November elections. It aims to save $6 billion in its first year, with new prices set to come into effect in 2026. Biden declared victory over Big Pharma at an event in Maryland, alongside Vice President Kamala Harris.
We're going to keep standing up for Big Pharma. I fought too damn hard to yield now.
For years, Big Pharma has often inflated the price of life-saving medications, often charging many times what it would cost to make just to increase their profits. And millions of Americans have suffered as a result.
It was the pair's first joint appearance since Biden ended his re-election campaign and Harris replaced him on the Democratic ticket. Though it was an official event, Biden turned his speech into a de facto campaign rally. He criticized Republicans for not supporting Medicare's right to negotiate drug pricing.
The guy we're running against, what's his name? Donald Dump or Donald whatever. They want to get rid of this, what we passed. They're fighting to get rid of what we've just passed. No, I'm serious. No help from Republicans passing the Inflation Reduction Act thanks to the tie-breaking vote of Kamala made it possible.
Biden's signature Inflation Reduction Act received no Republican support, but was signed into law in 2022 after Harris's tie-breaking Senate vote. It was the first law to allow Medicare to negotiate prices for some of the most costly drugs that the program covers for 66 million people. Merck & Co.'s diabetes drug Januvia faces the steepest percentage cut in its price out of the drugs on the list, decreasing 79%. The government says Novo Nordisk's insulin Aspart products will face the second steepest at 76%. Republican House leadership in a statement described Medicare's power to negotiate drug prices as price fixing. Drug makers have voiced their opposition to the new discounts, saying they would not necessarily lower out-of-pocket costs for patients and could hinder further innovation. The next round of Medicare drug price talks are expected to include another 15 drugs and begin in February.
And of course, I could speak all afternoon about the person that I am standing on this stage with. We all know, but let's ask, why are prescription drugs so expensive? I will tell you. Well, one big reason is for years, Big Pharma has often inflated the price of life-saving medications, often charging many times what it would cost to make just to increase their profits. And millions of Americans have suffered as a result. Our President, Joe Biden.
Thank you, thank you. Stay divided. Folks, I have an incredible partner. The progress we made, she's going to make one hell of a president. Look, I believe that health care should be a right, not a privilege in America. And I might add, with no help from Republicans, not a single Republican voted for this bill, period, not one in the entire Congress. Now, the reason I say it is not to make a political point about them, not if they've gotten the lesson, but guess what? They want to, the guy we're running against, what's his name? Donald Dump or Donald, whatever. They want to get rid of this, what we passed. They're fighting to get rid of what we've just passed. No, I'm serious. No help from Republicans passed the Inflation Reduction Act thanks to the tie-breaking vote of Kamala made it possible. Folks, Kamala and I are going to keep fighting to lower the prescription drug costs for everyone, not just seniors. It's a fight that we have to continue. Folks, all of us in this room, we're going to keep standing up for Big Pharma. I fought too damn hard to yield now. We're not backing down. And get this, you may have heard about the MAGA Republican Project 2025 plan. They want to repeal Medicare's power to negotiate drug prices. Let Big Pharma back to charging whatever they want. Let me tell you what our Project 2025 is. Beat the hell out of them. I mean it. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're the only country in the world based on an idea, not a joke, an idea. The idea was that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, endowed, and so on. That's not, yes, including Palestinians, including the ones involved in our campaign. But here's the deal. I'll be happy to answer your question, okay? Look, folks, here's the deal. The guy that Kamala's running against this time and I ran against last time, he has no sense of who we are. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. What holds this country together with our great diversity are the institutions. the institutions. That's our democracy. No, we're talking about health care, but we're talking about international health care. There's an awful lot of folks we're trying to get help to. And the Israelis are helping to try to get it there, as the Palestinians most are. The only people that the Palestinians dislike more than some of the Israelis are Hamas. And as we speak, my team is in Doha right now with a make it or break it piece of legislation that 3 of us have introduced. There must be peace. Anyway, thank you very, very much. I'm going to turn it over. Vote, 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 vote.